The first step to installing your new board is to determine where to place the board and to ensure that it will fit in that location. After determining where the board will be installed, measure the board and then measure the wall to be sure that you have enough unobstructed space to install it. Be sure to check the height as well as the width. Next, mark the wall where the ends of the board will be located. These marks should be closer together than the ends of the board, so they are covered when the installation is complete. Marks for an 8-foot board should be approximately 7 foot 11.5 inches apart. After marking the location from side to side, it's time to install the clips. Mark a level line above the bottom of the board at the level you intend to install the screws for the lower clips. This may be done with a string line or a laser level. If using a string line, it is best to check the dimension from the ceiling as well as the floor, as the floors in some buildings may have low spots in some locations. Check your installation instructions for the correct dimensions for the type board you will be installing. After your level line is established, you will need to locate the studs and mark their location on your level line if you are installing on a gypsum board wall. If you are installing on a masonry wall, you may simply start making drill locations on 24-inch centers, starting 3-inch from each end. The screws nearest the end won't necessarily be 24 inches apart due to board sizing in your application. Drill holes in the wall the appropriate size for the fastener your application requires. Generally use a 1/4-inch drill for masonry and a number 28 or 9/64 drill for stud wall, and then install the clips using the large screws and anchors in masonry walls or just the large screws on a stud wall. Next, mark a level line for the top row of screws. Again, check your installation instructions for this measurement. Double check that the clips are spaced far enough apart, top to bottom, before bringing your board to the wall to install. Using a helper and proper lifting technique, set the board into the bottom clips and then push into the wall at the top. Your helper should then hold the board up on the wall while you install the first few screws in the top and bottom clips. Tap the top clips down to the board edge before installing the screws. To complete the installation, secure the small screws in all of the clips on the board and the map rail accessories and end stops if the board is equipped with a map rail. Score the edge of the board and remove the protective plastic covering.